Okay, guys, welcome back. So we are back again. Today we are going to be customizing our single page, our single product page for our e-commerce store. Remember, this is just a tutorial. So I've already created some videos that will help you when you want to actually customize your e-commerce store using a WooCommerce on WordPress. So if you haven't say my previous video, I will advise you actually go watch those previous videos so you know where we are coming from. Because uh I'm not going to be teaching you what I've already taught in the past. So today, what we need to do today is to just customize this product page you are seeing, make it feel uh make it look more better like than what we are currently seeing here. Just like what I have on this page. So I would like to have the same thing on my new design. So let's just go straight to the screen. So before we start, if you don't have Elementor Pro plugin, so it will be very difficult for you to follow up with this tutorial. But currently, I'm not using Elementor Pro plugins, but I'm using an alternative Elementor Pro Element plugins that help me to actually have a pro feature for Elementor. So if you want to actually know how to actually install settler plugins on your WordPress, I will advise you go watch my previous video where I actually break it down on how to get the plugins and also set it up for this purpose. So let's go. Let me go to the dashboard. I will go to the template. So this is the template here. I will click on the template builder. This is where we are going to set up our customize our product single product page. So this is here. This is what we are going to be working on single product. We are going to customize our single product. So we currently don't have any templates for our single products. So we click on add new. You have to follow along if you want to if you if you want to master this tutorial. Just you have to do it yourself so that you get used to it. So currently we are not going to be using this blog or whatever. We just close this and start from the beginning. You can see the page is empty. We don't have anything available on this page for now. So, but we want to have this kind of design, this feeling and this look on our product page. So what we have here, we have the product image with the product gallery. We have the page title. We have the breadcrumbs. I'm not going to be adding this breadcrumbs. It's not necessary. We have the product price. We have the categories and tag. We have the add to cart button. We have the share. That's whenever we want to share this product through our social media. This is just an image, not really necessary. And we have a product description. Product that is information. When we have additional information for your product, this is what you say. And we also have a review section. After that, which is the last section for this single product page, is the related products that will be displayed at the bottom of your product page. So these are the related products associated with this particular product here. So let's just go straight to our screen and start doing start customizing our page. So the first thing we need a container. So this container, we just going to add the padding. We're going to make it full. I want to be full. I don't want a bus container. I will add a padding. So I will make the top 120, side right side is the right side. I'll make it 50, 120, then 50. So this is our container. So inside this container, we're going to have an additional container. So we have another container. This container is going to be for this section. Use our image and title just for this section. So this we're just gonna have two more container. We're gonna make this container row, make it horizontal, so that the containers, the two containers that we're going to be having inside this container can be on side by side. So let's add the first container, which is for the image. This is for the image. We're just going to make this by this. So I'm going to uh, duplicate this one. Yes, we can see. Now we have one here, and we have another. So we're just going to add our first widget, which is the product image on the first container. Search for products, just search for image. Let's see what we're gonna have. Okay, this is the product image. I'll add it here. Yeah, you can see we're having our product image on this side. So I, I believe the image is looking perfectly well here. So I'm just going to add some space in between, make it 30, and I'll also make this 20, so that with space between this image. We don't need any or horizontal padding and padding on this image. We leave it just the way it is. We can decide to remove your sales flash sales badge, but let's leave it for now. So we are done with this section. You can see we are done. You can decide to just let's assume we have a background for this particular everything we are doing. Let's have a background. So assume we have a background. I think this will look perfectly nice. Yes, we have a background. Okay. So the next thing we are going to be doing now is going to be on this other container. Okay, let me just rename this container. I'll make this left. I'll make this right. Oh, that's right column. Left. Column. It's always good to rename your container so you can easily identify them. So the first thing we need is our product title. And also we can add a gap, colon gap. Can add colon and make it 50 so that there will be gap between this and I think 50 is too much. Let's make it 30. Alright. 30 is okay. So let me add title. Title. Product title. So you can see how our product is looking. We can style our product title by adding some fonts. We can style our product title by adding some fonts and color. Let's first change the color. Make the color black. We'll go to our font to make it DMC. DMC. Okay. We can just leave it the way it is. And maybe size 34. Good. So after this we need our price. And now we have our product price. So we just add a color. We'll make it blue. We can increase the change our font to popping. Our font size, so we'll just give it, make it 20. Just make it 18. 18 is okay. 18 is okay. And our sales color, we give it the same color as our normal regular color. You can just add a gap, just a gap of 10. What says mean is when, assume you have a regular price and now you are having a sales price. Let's assume you have a regular price, now you are offering a discount. You can say this is the regular price when you are setting up the product, and this is the new price. The new price is what the sales price is. So you can try to set like schedule the time that you want this promo to last. So that is that for when you're setting up your product. But I'm just trying to explain it to you so you know the difference. Like this, we don't have any regular price. It's just the normal price, and that is why we're not having um another price that is stroke and the stable price. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So the next thing we need to have here is we can decide to have we can decide to have um a rating, product rating. Whenever this product is rated, it will shows. We can just give it a color, make it a good, a good. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a good color. Let's copy this and add it here. Also add it here. You just make the size 14. It's not going to show them because we don't have any rating for now. And we need to add our product main tags. That's what will comprise of our category tags and brand name. Okay, product main tags. Yeah, you just want to be at the bottom on the wrong side. Okay, let's quickly style this. I'll make the color black. I'll make the link color blue. Good. Then what else? Change the size. 16. Puppies. Okay, make this 14. We also make it. I think we are good with this. Yeah. So the next thing we need to do right now is let's have our button, which is the add to cart button. The add to cart button. Yeah, we have it here. First, we please start this button without wasting our time. I give it a text color of white and background color of blue, then the border blue as well, and over white, black, black. Good, right? So we can Let's just add a radius 6 little bit. Let's just make the text be insert and sustain. Good, good. Font weight you can say 500. Yeah, we're done with that. So let's try our view card to just make it this text color and our own quantity, which is this. Let's give it a test. Let's give it a test. The border, let's also make it this. And background is white already. Let's leave it the way it is. And focus, I made it black and the border black. I think we are good good with that. Variations. Maybe label blue and selection work. We just leave it as it is. So let's just quickly add the same radius on this. So 6. So we're done with this part. It's looking really good. I love it. So let me add a a padding to this, just bottom padding. I'll make it 10. So there'll be space, a little bit of space between this. And also there's something we need to add, which is our short product description. We don't have that available yet. We need to have it before, let's say after our rating. Yeah, it will be here. We're just going to give it this test and make the font family pop in. It's not going to show now because we don't have any short description. We'll make the text size 16 and normal. Yeah. So let's add a padding button 10 to this, and also padding button 10 to this. Yeah, good. That's perfect. I believe we are done with the first section. Okay, let's add our share button. So let's go to share. Okay. Okay. Let me add some padding. I'll give it 20. Then I'll make this an icon without a text. All right. I'll make it okay. Let's leave it that. Make it cycle. Yeah. Let's go to start. Okay. Button size. We can say so. Let's just remove that. Let's say the icon size should be 16. I'll put 10. It's too big. 12. It's too big. Let's just make it 8. Oh, oh yeah. Let's take it to pixel. Make it 16. Perfect. So you can decide to change the social like sharing you want social sharing icon you want to have. Instead, like you just change it to what you have. But I'm not gonna be doing that in this video. That's the choice. You can decide to use the official color or you have your own custom color. Let's try to use a custom color. We make this let me make this color blue. No, let's remove the color transparent. Transparent and make this blue. Let's do this one. On over, let's make it black. I think this is looking really good. Just give it time. We don't really have text. There's no need for that. But you can see we already have the icons, but we don't have. I think we should increase the size of this icon a little bit. Let's make it 18. Okay. We already have the icons, but we don't have the text associated with the icon. This very text here that says share. So how do we add this text? So we're just going to add this text by placing this share button in a container. Let me add a container. Let it be inside this container. Yeah. Let's not rename this container share container. Okay. Start. We drag this into the container. Take it out. Okay. I'm not sure it's inside. Okay. Yeah, it's inside. So I'm going to make this container horizontal. I'm going to add a text, a title, like a title. This title is going to be title header. You can see now we just want to change the text to share and reduce the size to say 20. Good. Okay, let's give it this and perfect. And what next? Okay, the color. We need to change the color to black. Black. And we're also going to make it center. We're going to make it center. Nice center. All right. This is looking good. Looking better than what we have here. Guess. Yeah. So the next thing we need is another container because we are done with this first container on the top. We need another container that is going to have big section. Then after this, we don't have the last section here. So let's quickly add a new container. Or better still, let's just do it this way, add new. This container, we're going to have a tab widget. On this tab, we're going to change the text. We have a product descriptions. Yeah. Product descriptions as one. The second is product info information. Oh, sorry, I made a typo. Product informations, and the last one is going to be I spent product review. I can just say review, but let me just add product reviews. Okay, we have our theory tab section. So the first thing we need to do is just let's start this tab button. Let's go to our style. Let's give it a gap of 20. Okay, so it's 20. And from the content, make it start. So our background color is going to be for the normal. You're just going to make it black. Yeah, you're going to make it black. On over, we'll make it blue. On RT, we'll make it blue as well. So Title, make the text white or round. We don't have icon, there's no need to install that. The next thing, just let's add it. It's a font family. Let's start our test. Font family. DS DM sense. Okay. Uh, Make the size 18. Good. I think that is that for our button. Do we need to have any padding? No. Let's leave it this way. And let me add some padding at the top of this container. Let's make the padding top of 50. Okay. So let's add a widget to our first container. Remember, this first container is for our product description. We're gonna look for our product description widget, product product description. Our product content. I think it's probably as product content. Let's add it here. Okay. Let me just change the poppings normal and leg details system. Okay. So we have our product content. Now let's add our product information. Let's search for additional info. So the last thing we need here is our reviews. For that, we just search for posts, comments. Posts, comments. Yeah, that's our review. So those are the three things we need. You can see title, we can just decide to, let me just transform it to capitalize and make it 10 or 20 rather. Okay. Or make it the there is that for this. We also this product content. Let me remove it and add it again. Let me add it again. I don't know. Product content. But you can see these are contents are looking. You can set the size. You just leave it the way it is. It's looking perfectly well. Now we are done with this section. So let's work on the last section. And the last section is going to be our related products, which is this. So let's add a new container. We just add the padding top. Here we're going to add padding top and button. 50. Button 50. So what next? Let's add related product related. Just want to make it 4. So you can decide to adjust all this section here, but what I'm focusing on is just the style. So let's go to our style. Okay, the gap is okay, the row is okay, and the title color wants to be black. The price rating should be star. Everything star. Price color should be blue. Okay, okay. And regular, just blue as well. Our body text should be white. The color blue, and the bottom blue as well. And over, we need the white. We need black. We need black. We have to have a border radius. Make it 100. Yeah. We need to have a border radius on it. We just make this the normal text. So our heading, which is this, we need to make it black and give it a DMs sound and make it 20 or 24. I think that is looking good. 24. I don't really so well. I mean, give it 28. I want it to be a little bit bigger. So that's okay. I think this section is looking really good. It's looking good. As you can see. The bus. Yes, let me save. Add the. Don't need it at all. It's okay. Why? Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Blood. Okay. Okay. I think this section is looking up very well. It's looking nice. Now that we have everything ready, we'll just look at start. We need let's start our responsive. Let's make sure it is well responsive and is well styled in all device like tab. Let's look at it on top. What do we have? We have the title or the title test. I'm sure. Let me reduce the test. Let me reduce the test or make it 30. I'll just make it 28 here. 28. Yeah, it's better this way. The padding. I think the padding is so much. Let's reduce the padding. Let's reduce the padding. I'm just gonna make it 60 on the top. 20, 60, 20. This is looking good. I think I like this. This I'll just reduce. I'll reduce the. I'll make it 16. Okay. On this, I will reduce it. I will use the distance. I'll make this 10. And title, I will make it 16. Okay. It's looking good. Let's see what we have on this test. 16, I guess. 16, yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's looking good on tablets. It's looking good on tablet right now. So let's check our mobile view. This is how it's looking on our mobile view. Let's quickly do this button. On our mobile view, we'll make it 60. I mean, 60. Okay. Still looking bad. Yeah. Here we're going to reduce the size to 4. Leave our price test that way. It's not looking bad. It's not looking bad. I think everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yeah. And one more thing, let's say on our mobile, how many related products we need to have. Then we'll make this. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, guys. You can see we already have our professional looking product page ready. So if you are done with everything, you start all the necessary session you need to start. All you need to do right now is just to publish and add a condition. Condition is product and say. Yeah, that is that. Now let's have a look at our product, single product page again. Let's see. Now this is what we're having, looking really good and professional. All right, thank you for watching this video, and let me know if this tutorial was helpful to you, if you were able to follow up and actually start your e-commerce single page on WooCommerce and WordPress. Thank you. I have a valuable time. See you some other time.